So gather your hopes and sing it out within your heart. When it seems so hard to carry through, like the whole world's put a weight on you. Well, it's Christmas time and the bells are ringing out. Let there be just one more holy night.
Hey friends, and welcome back to Cleaning Therapy. My name is Jenny if this is the first time you're clicking on one of my videos. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for hanging out with me today while I clean around the house. I've got some messy areas here that I really need to tend to, and this area rug right here is really dirty. So I'm gonna get started in the living room today. Give this video a big thumbs up if you're ready for some cleaning therapy. Here I'm just fluffing up the pillows. This poor sofa has really been through it. Here we have some hot cocoa stains on the arm and the back. So I like to use my Resolve Pet Expert for things like this. And I'll just spray it on, I'll let it sit for a little bit, and then I'll scrub at it with a wet washcloth. And this does a really good job. I don't have any pets, but I do have 3 kids, and this one does the job for me. Let me know in the comments what's on your to-do list. We're in that period of time between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I'm sure you've got so much on your to-do list, and I'd love to know what you have planned, what you have going on in your home. So let me know in the comments. To clean my furniture in here, I'm gonna go with the Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose spray and the eucalyptus scent. This is a new scent that I'm trying this year, and I'm really loving it so far. It's a very clean and fresh scent, and it's kind of got that spa-like quality to it because of the eucalyptus. I'm gonna go ahead and get this coffee table all wiped down before I move it so that I can clean my area rug.
Let it be me. I will always take the fight. Let there be just one more holy night. Oh, let there be just one more holy night.
For the TV today, I like to use this Whoosh Screen Shine. This is my favorite Screen Shine product because I know that it's safe for my screens. I don't have to worry about it, and I always use the same microfiber cloth that it came with, and that way I'm not transferring any kind of furniture polish or anything with oils in it onto my screen. So I just find that it's a really quick and easy way to clean all of my screens. And then I'll just continue on down in this little TV cabinet and just get this all cleaned up as well. Thank you so much for all of your feedback about the decluttering series. It really seems like lots of you guys are on board and that y'all are interested in it. So I am very excited to bring that to you next year. What I'll probably do is take maybe the first week off in January just to get everything finalized, get my checklists all printed up and ready to go for you guys so that you can do it along with me. And then of course I'll be relying on your feedback to work out any kinks that you might find as you're going through it, since this is the first one I'm doing. But I think we're gonna have a lot of fun together, and we're just gonna go through our entire house and just do some decluttering, simplify, quiet down the house, and just get everything in good working order for the new year. So now that the room is clean, I'll just give it a quick sweep, and then I'll grab off my front doormat as well, and we'll go ahead and throw that in the washing machine. Get this little hall area swept up. I actually found this piece of cheese. I'm guessing this is the 3-year-old dropping some Havarti cheese, I think it is. And then I'm gonna go ahead and sweep that up, and we will move on into the kitchen. As I was putting the mat into the washing machine, I went ahead and noticed that my husband's sweater was sitting on the dryer, and I needed to go ahead and do some stain remover on it so that it could be sitting while I finished cleaning, and then I could go ahead and wash it after the front door mat. So I don't know if you can see, but I've got some of my makeup stains on here somehow. I'm not really sure how that happened, but I know this OxiClean Max Force will definitely get the job done, and I just combine it with a little toothbrush, and it does a great job of getting out stains. Here in the kitchen, as you can see, I've got a lot of dishes to do, and my counters are a little bit cluttered on one side. So I'll go ahead and just clear these counters off, and we'll get this part wiped off just so I'll have a clean space to put up all these clean dishes that are in the dishwasher, and then we'll go ahead and load the dirty ones back into the dishwasher, and we'll get that running.
It was the night before Christmas. I was closing down for business.
So we have already begun just kind of lounging on the sofa, watching Christmas movies, playing board games, and all of those things. The kids were off for a week for Thanksgiving, and we just had such a great time together, just kind of hanging out, doing things, staying up a little late. The house obviously takes a hit, but it is more than worth it because you're making memories and everybody's just relaxing and having a good time. And as far as Christmas movies, I will tend to go find the Hallmark movies that are, not really interesting to the rest of the family. I really love Christmas in the Smokies, and I love those feel-good holiday movies. And then Tony really likes A Christmas Story, and the kids always watch Elf every year, so that's definitely gonna happen. And then we all like to watch A Christmas Vacation, so that is like a total classic, and that's always the one that's gonna make everybody laugh, and we just have to watch that every single year. So let me know in the comments what movies you plan on watching, what are your favorite Christmas movies, and what would you recommend for us to watch this year?
Decorating the tree from this Christmas sun. We forgot what you came for, and in the coffee shop just next door, we talked for hours on end, and somehow we knew that we'd found something true, and that everything.
For these trays, I love to use the Dawn Power Wash, and I always know that that'll do the job. So I'll go ahead and spray these pans down, and then I'm actually gonna leave it out so that I can clean my sink with it, because I definitely had a lot of food in my sink on this day, and I know the Dawn Power Wash is probably gonna get it all off for me.
From this Christmas sun, it's gonna be you and me, decorating the tree from this Christmas sun. From this Christmas sun. From this Christmas sun, it's gonna be you and me,
So here I'm just gonna go ahead and spray down all around my sink just to kind of give it a good cleaning. There was a lot of water being thrown all around while I was cleaning off those pans. So once I get my sink all dry, I'll go ahead and put up all of the clean dishes. So fun fact, we started decorating early this year. This is the earliest I've ever decorated, but we have not put up our Christmas trees yet. So I kind of thought that that would be a fun thing to save for definitely after Thanksgiving and definitely when we were more in the Christmas spirit. And I just wanted us to kind of take our time with that and have fun with the kids decorating. So we don't have trees up yet, but you may see them in the next video or maybe the one after that. And we're doing 2 trees this year. This is the first time we're doing 2 trees. So we'll have one in the dining room and one in the family room. And the one in the dining room is going to be more like kind of a prettier tree with silvers and golds, a little bit dressier. And the one in the family room is going to be the fun one with all of the family Christmas ornaments, the ones the kids made in preschool, and even from my childhood and Tony's childhood. And I just can't wait to see how that tree turns out. I know it's going to be really special. But let me know in the comments how you like to do your Christmas trees. Do you have just one or more than one, and do you do different themes for them? And before I put these away, I wanted to show you guys, these are the Everspring Duos. They're a hand soap and a hand lotion. I picked these up at Target and they were only $5.99. So I just thought that would make such a great little gift for someone in your life, maybe a teacher or a teacher's assistant, or a bus driver or a postal worker, or somebody in your life that you just want to give a little gift to, maybe a neighbor or a friend. And it's such a good value, and I just think that's such a nice gift. I know I would love to get a gift like that. So I thought I'd pass it on in case you need some extra little gifts this year that are well within the budget.
Just me and a plastic Christmas tree all alone. But this year will be different in so many ways. Now that I've found someone with whom to spend my days, now I know what Christmas can be like. And
Now that my counters are all cleared off and cleaned off, I'll go ahead and handle my stainless steel. I like to use the Wyman's spray and a microfiber cloth. And lately I've been using the Grove microfiber cloths, and I actually really love them. These are some of the nicest ones I've ever had. So I'm really loving them so far. Last time I did a Grove order, I went ahead and just threw them in just to kind of try some. I think they come in a pack of 3 or 4, and so far I'm really loving them.
And now I know what Christmas can be like. I'll give you a kiss underneath the mistletoe. You give me that look that makes me love you so. This year will be better in so many ways. Now that
And per usual, there is a whole bunch of trash behind here. I think that's a scrambled egg and some wrappers and some things like that. So I'll go ahead and sweep this up. And then when I was sweeping in this corner, you're gonna see I smashed a blueberry. So I didn't know there was a blueberry on the floor. So when I swept it, it just kind of smeared and smashed all over the floor. So I'll go ahead and take care of that separately with a little baby wipe. And then after we get the floors all swept up, I'll get out the steam mop and we'll go ahead and mop the floors. And this kitchen will be clean and calm.
Now I know what Christmas can be like. Peace and joy for everyone alike. That's what Christmas can be like. Now I know what everyone's been talking about. And now I know what Christmas can be like. Oh, yeah. Peace and joy for everyone alike. Now I know what Christmas can be like. Oh, now I know what Christmas can be like.
So around this time, I went to go pick up Alex, my youngest. So he's 3, and I picked him up from his Mother's Day Out program, and he came home with a bunch of crafts to do, which I thought was so cute. So we took some time and sat here and, did the crafts before it was time for him to go down for his nap. And then I took that opportunity to go ahead and clean off this dining room once he was down. Like I said, we have been in lounge mode. We've just been doing movies and board games. And I just wanted to get this table cleared off so we can start the next game and enjoy it all over again. This one is called Ticket to Ride. A friend gave me this one and I love it. I think this game is so fun. It's so fun for the whole family. Alex isn't old enough to play it yet, but my 2 older kids like to play it with my husband and I, and this one's a lot of fun. So I definitely recommend it. And if you have any other board game recommendations, definitely leave them in the comments. We are always looking for new fun board games to play. So I'm just cleaning off my table here, and then I'm gonna put out a new centerpiece. When you saw my Christmas clean and decorate, and if you missed it, I'll link it at the end of this video. I ended up not having a centerpiece, I totally forgot. So I just took a little plate, I think it was a turkey platter, and I put some pine cones on it and some candles, and that was perfectly fine, but I did decide to go ahead and add this dough bowl with some pine cones and juniper sprigs. And again, this is something I already had on hand. I had the dough bowl in my garage from the fall, and then I already had a bag of pine cones, and those juniper sprigs were from a tiered tray that I'm no longer using. So it was just a really simple, easy kind of thing to put out, and I just kind of prefer that a little bit more to the turkey platter, if you know what I mean. But here I'm just gonna take my Everspring cleaner, and this is just a glass cleaner, and go ahead and clean off my mirror right here, and then I'll move on to cleaning off my server and buffet. This is just a little bookshelf right here that's low enough for my son to reach, so we go ahead and put stuff out for him on here. And then I wanted to show you guys this little Merry Memories book. These are so great to have, and if you can get your hands on something like this where it's some kind of recordable photo album, we've actually had this one for 10 years. This is when the big kids were little, but you can record their little voices on it, and it is so cute to listen to later. I'm so glad that we did that now that the kids are grown, and we ordered one for Alex and it's on the way. So when we get it, we'll go ahead and fill it up with some recent Christmas pictures from this year, and then we'll go ahead and let him say who everybody is in the picture and describe the photos in his cute little 3-year-old voice. And I know we'll be so glad to have that later. And I think it would be such a cute thing to do with kids or grandkids, just as a way to capture those memories and that cute little voice that they don't hold on to for very long. Okay, friends, we did the main living areas of the house and everything feels clean and calm. And thank you again for clicking on this video and spending some time with me. Thank you for being a part of my YouTube family. I started this channel a little over 2 years ago as part of management for anxiety and depression, and I could not be more grateful for how much better I'm feeling and how well it's been going. And the transformation that I'm seeing in my house, I think, is a reflection of the transformation that's going on in my mind and my nervous system as I clean my way to calm. So if you've joined me on this journey, I thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you, especially around this holiday season. It just makes you think about all the things that you're grateful for. So I'm grateful for you. Thank you for being a part of my journey. And as always, I just want to remind you that you're not alone and we are in this together. I love you, friends, and I'll see you on the next video.